right, starting with number 9. Here's a fun winter getaway to a place where people speak French.
Ooh.
You can ice skate through the woods at, oh boy,
Yeah, go for it.
Domaine and Chantour.
That was pretty good.
It is in Quebec,
Yeah.
up in Canada, about 3 hours straight north of Vermont. They made a wooden labyrinth in the woods. The whole thing is maintained by Zambonis, and you can stop to feed the wildlife along the way. At night, they light the whole thing up, and people say it's magical. Well, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, unless Stabby Joe can skate, then you're in trouble.
With
Yeah.
their weak ankles.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah.
All right, number 8. Sometimes you're just not sure. Sometimes if you're Paul, you just don't care.
Yeah.
So how do you know if your meat is expired? Well, there are some telltale signs. Smell your meat.
Yeah. I've always said that.
If it's funky, if you got funky meat, toss it. If it's slimy or you got sticky meat,
Yeah.
toss it. If it has significant discoloration, well, that's the worst thing your meat can be, is discolored. That is another red flag. And sometimes your meat looks okay, but you just aren't sure. In that case, the model is simple. When in doubt, toss your meat out.
Thank you.
All right, number 7, we're just about 2 months away from Japan's cherry blossom season. It traditionally begins at the end of March, goes to the beginning of April. It brings in millions of travelers from around the world. Your best chance of seeing them in person is to pay a lot of money for a private guide. But travel experts say it's not worth it. Instead of wasting all that money, plan a trip for next year or just head to our very own Jackson Park. The area surrounding the Columbian Basin has 190 pink and white cherry blossoms. They typically bloom between late April and early May, and that trip is free.
Uh-huh.
All right, number 6. I should warn you, you might be saying hubba hubba after seeing this. Ooh, foxy, right?
Yeah.
Also kind of wolfy. People call these guys the South American fox wolf, but that's not its real name. It's neither a fox nor a wolf. It's a member of the canine family, and it's called a maned wolf. These guys are solitary. They might mark their hunting spots with their urine, which smells just like someone's been smoking weed. Isn't that interesting? How can you have that job, documenting the urine smells of various animals in the wilderness? That's fun.
All right, number 5, looking to be more physically fit, you might want to move to a more active city. According to a new study from Wallet Hub, Honolulu is the best U.S. city to have an active lifestyle.
Oh, all right.
Hawaii's capital of lots of community sports areas, easy access to the ocean for water sports, not to mention a bike sharing program, all those hiking trails. And on the opposite end of the spectrum is New York City. Comes in second place on the most active list because of its walkability. It's considered the second most walkable city in the U.S. In third place, San Francisco, known for all those hilly streets. And if you're not an exercise person, you should consider Gadsden, Alabama, or Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Those are 2 of the least active cities in the U.S.
Number 4, let's talk about moon boots, please. Kids of the 70s and the 80s loved them. Now they are back for new generations to enjoy. This collection is called Flakes, and it's part of a collab between Moon Boots and Matthias Gallen. They look similar to Uggs, of course, only they are so much cooler. They are hand-embellished with tiny white pearls, which give the illusion of snowflakes shimmering in the moonlight. They're currently sold out, but keep checking.
Nuts.
All right, number 3, it's Tuesday. Let's play one of Barry Manilow's hits.
I write the songs
come
that
on.
make the whole world sing. I write the songs of love and special things. I write the songs that make the young girls cry. I write the songs, I write the songs.
That writes a lot of songs.
Yeah, he didn't write that one. It reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in January of 1976, but here's the best part. Barry did not write the song I Write the Songs.
How could that be?
Bruce Johnson did.
I know Bruce.
You know what Manilow did write? A bunch of hit commercial jingles. Here are just a few. Like a Good Neighbor from State Farm is there. Stuck on Band-Aid from Band-Aid, and You Deserve a Break Today from McDonald's. That's just a few.
And he wrote all of his other songs.
Except for I Write the Songs.
Except for I Write
What
the
a
Songs.
hypocrite. A fraud. I Write the
That's
Songs.
Bruce Johnston of the Beach Boys who wrote that.
Oh, okay,
Thank
so that's
you.
a different Bruce Johnston. I was thinking Bruce Johnston.
Bruce
Different guy.
Johnston.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, number 2. Now that the holidays are behind us, I was just wondering, did anyone else's Christmas go down like this after Mother had way too much eggnog?
We had a lot of things to talk over, and I knew I couldn't bring him here.
So you went to a motel?
Don't make it sound like a house of ill repute, Mother. All we did was talk. Or do you want to call another doctor to prove it?
Ooh. Oh. Here we go.
Merry Christmas, Mama.
Ooh.
Oh! What's that from?
This is from my personal collection. That Sandra Dee got slapped.
Yeah,
Now, we're not condoning any of this. You don't
No.
see it every day. And she took the
Wow.
Christmas tree down with her and everything. It's a sad story. I don't know what the backstory was.
I don't either.
My son was drunk in there, but
Called A Summer Place is the name of the movie.
summer place.
Yeah, I want to rent that.
All right.
All right. Number 1, last week we showed you this clip.
Look me over. Tell me, do you like what you see?
Sorry, Pat.
So that's Chunk from the movie The Goonies, and Pat says this reminds him of his childhood.
some
That's why,
traumatic-
right.
PTSD watching.
Yeah.
Anyway, Chunk was a guest star on a show called Kids Incorporated and did this cover of the Prince song. Chunk's real name is Jeff Cohen, and he was a precocious kid, to say the least. Here he is on the BBC when he was 11 years old.
How old are you, 11?
11 going on 45.
Yeah. You're aging very well. Yeah. What's that ridiculous hat?
Oh, it's my Seagull.
Yeah.
And it's great for airlines because you can fly it, see? You go up, go down, go to the right, and go to the left. It's great to go into a shopping mall, during Christmas shopping, and while you're waiting in line, just sit there, go. Oh, I shouldn't have that last drink.
What are the Goonies, anyway? Well, Goonies?
Well, everybody thinks that they're monsters, but they're not. They're just these kids who live in the Goondocks, and like the guys in the upper class call them the Goonies. But first we didn't like it, but now we're proud of it. It's like our own little club.
Yeah. How come you were discovered for this movie? Who found you for this part?
Stephen and Dick.
Oh, he's Stephen
He
to
found
you,
me
is he?
lying in a gutter.
He's Where did he discover you? This Steven Spielberg. It's Steven to him, but Mr. Spielberg to the rest. So old Steve dug you up from the gutter, did he?
Yes.
You were drunk, weren't you? Lying
Yes.
in the gutter drinking.
Yeah, save me.
Yeah. What was the audition? What was the audition like?
Well, you see, I was so scared. He went, I was like, because he's king. He's like, oh, when you come into a room, like trumpets play, dum da dum dum dum. And I was like, first day when I was gonna meet him, I was, Mom, it's Steven Spielberg. What am I gonna do? If I screw up, it'll ruin my whole life. Then my mom said this to calm me down. She went, Jeff, he's just another Jewish boy. So I went, okay, it's just another Jewish boy.
All right, so anyway,
Wow.
so that's he was something else, right? So
Yeah.
anyway, Cohen had a little bit of a hard time as he got older because he was no longer that
Yeah.
cute, chubby kid. Do we have another shot? Is that what you said? I don't know what he's talking about. All right, he actually got a college recommendation letter from the Goonies director Richard Donner. He went to Cal Berkeley, then to law school at UCLA, and he is now a very successful entertainment
Wow.
lawyer. And get this, one of his castmates from Goonies was Ke Huy Quan, and Cohen negotiated Ke's deal for his casting in the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. And you remember he won an Oscar back in 2023. He thanked Cohen, calling him his Goonies brother for life.
Oh, that's great.
That's a great story.
Yeah. That's the 9 at 9.